open up, you don't know. For those who know me, you might know me from social media already. You don't know across various different platforms. However, I've never really have had purpose-driven content. It's always been, you know what I mean, just like social issues or whatever is current in music, right? But I will now be creating content with a purpose, so to speak, and that is because of the birth of a new business. So we'll be operating a restaurant out of a ghost kitchen, and that is what this page will be about. That I will be sharing the experience, because you don't know, even as a Jamaican, you have a lot of Jamaicans will come up, and there are many various small business opportunities or ventures they would want to try out, but people just don't know, or people just don't understand fully. So more have to take the opportunity starting this business if you can share it with who interested. You see what I say? So a ghost kitchen essentially is basically a space provided where you can do your cooking, right? But you're catering for the virtual market, so to speak. So like Skip, Uber, DoorDash, them little thing there. You get your clientele from there. Not that you can't have clientele outside of that, but it isn't like a dining space per se, or even a takeout space per se. Even though people do come into the facility and order food and take out food, it's not really meant for that. The option is there, right? So with that said, that is the basic concept of what's going to be taking place. So this is going to take a whole lot of marketing, a whole lot of media, which is why I have to employ myself and, you know what I mean, basically the experience I've had with social media, me have to use it now to push the business, because that is the nature of the business. The more marketing you have, the more you reach to people, the better for you. So a man like me, where active on the media, this will probably be something good for me. You get what I say? So as me say, I think this should be a fun experience. It's going to be family oriented. As I say, my moms will be a core part of the business, also my cousin. So it's just a family thing overall. You understand? So we are going to use love, we are going to use unity. And you don't know, once a food you deal with a love night, you don't know, say, a different taste in food. Now that brings me to the topic of even why we're venturing into this. I've lived in Toronto for like say 6 years, like in Toronto, and my experience with Jamaican restaurants is if I were supposed to grade it, I would say 3 out of 10, honestly, because not that they are the one-offs that are really good and they know what they're doing and their food tastes properly, their presentation is up, but there are really and truly not a whole lot of restaurants like that, right? There's this taste that they all seem to have. I've heard one person describe it as being like prepackaged rice, or it just tastes a certain way. And I've worked in restaurants here. Luckily, I was in one of the better Jamaican restaurants, so I know that it doesn't take a whole lot of effort from these people. And if you really love what you're doing, then you'll be providing a quality product to the people who enjoy eating Jamaican food, because Jamaican food is a whole brand to itself, right? So again, I'm just making this video more everybody to understand, say, this is just me incorporating social media as a part of marketing for even the business venture itself, right? So just stay tuned. I feel like I'm going to love it. Real life happenings, like real time happenings in the kitchen, our meals, everything that we're putting out, all of that we are structured into content, and we are going to provide it to people who are interested. So may I say, yeah man, so I just love and love alone. Right now I am currently on my way to actually pick up the key for the establishment. So once I get there, you don't know me, I'm going to show some clippings of the building itself and my little space. Because so me, like I explained it, it's like an industrial kitchen. You're like 30-40 kitchen spaces there. Not that they're all occupied, but like you can rent the space, and as I said, you just do your cooking in your space. There's a whole setup with payments and everything. They do, as a matter of fact, I've been dealing with cloud kitchens on it, and they do pretty much all of the back end work for you. which makes it even more convenient for somebody wanting to start a small business, because if you just pay one money, and these people, they create a website for you, they get you on all the platforms, etc., etc., that your monthly bill entails your utilities. Like, it's manageable, it's affordable. If it's something that you really want to do, it's a good start for somebody who wants to excel into the restaurant business later on. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna be sharing the experience with you guys 100% right through. It's gonna be fun. Cooking is something that I absolutely love. If you know me from TikTok, you should have perhaps seen a video or two of me cooking something along the lines. So just stay tuned and just enjoy the show. I don't think we'll never see nothing like this yet, like a full-fledged, in-depth. Come here, go into everything. Right now, I'm in the process of getting permits and all of that, because this is not like opening a business in Jamaica. I feel like we need to share them things they wouldn't know. I know, because I've had restaurants in Jamaica, restaurants, not one, where we go through the process of registration, etc. And it's like 1, 2, 3, you open your business in Jamaica. Up here so different. Retail, license, all type of things you have to go through and get. So I'm taking you along with me for the ride. This is where I come from, every aspect of it. And we are gonna make this thing happen. So we're just ask gonna phone the support while we do this thing, while we get it out there. This is where I come from, and yeah, let's have some fun with it. Man, until I reach to the base, then me sure know where I go on. Man. And all things considered, I'm gonna have to move, because right now I'm living in like northern Toronto, like northern GTA.
In 3 kilometers, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 352 for Ontario 427 South.
Yeah, so Richmond Hill thereabout, and this location of the Ghost Kitchen is actually in Etobicoke. So I'm not finna be doing this with the 401 on a daily basis. Like, the traffic is kind of insane. It usually is. So I'm also gonna be relocating, or considering relocating too. So yeah, this should be fun. As I said, a whole lot. This is gonna be an open book. You know, it's crazy because there's so many grants available to, like, newcomers to Canada. It's just a matter of you knowing what to apply for or how to go about it. I didn't know when I just came here. So, you know what I mean? Like, I had to learn through hard knocks, and still didn't end up benefiting from these things, because a lot of them you got to be in the country under 4 years, under 3 years, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's here for newcomers. I will say that. So, as I said, this is a good start for somebody who wants to do a business on their own. You know what I mean? It's a good start. The startup is not crazy. I've seen people are looking to starting like restaurants, and I mean like buy out a restaurant, then a restaurant that's already established and is there, and they've been quoted 120,000 Canadian dollars just to buy out the restaurant. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. A lot of these places, if you're trying to rent commercial spaces for like restaurants, especially in like the downtown area, we're talking about double figure rents monthly, 11,000, 12,000, and that's just rent. That's not your overheads altogether. That's not your water. It's not your hydro. It's not your electricity. You know what I mean? So this is definitely a manageable way of getting into this field. Yep. So the location itself, it's in like an industrial area. There are a lot of garages and a lot of business places around the area. So it's an industrial area, which gives it a boost. Once you're not lazy, you can go out and get your product out there. There are always people looking for lunch, etc. Right? This business places, it's all business places in the immediate area. Not that they aren't residential area, because the whole thing, you get a breakdown of even the area itself. So this that you're looking at, that's the actual business, right? So I'll break the concept down once more. It's like a mega kitchen. So this building has several different restaurants on it, right? So to speak. not dine-in. People can come, they can go to the lobby, I'll show you that in a few, and they can order food or they can pick up food on their own. But ultimately, this market targets the internet users, the people who go on the internet for food. They utilize apps such as Uber, Skip the Dishes, etc. Right? So this is the building, and I suppose all these vehicles are probably owners of, like, you know, stores on the building. So going up now, this is the building itself. And I think you might see, I'm going to the back actually to park. So yeah, it might look like a little alley, but I'm actually going to the back so I can park and going to meet my guy who's gonna be turning over my key. All right, so let me just park here. Okay, so I'm here. I think this is mainly where, like, the couriers come and park their vehicle, and they go into the building itself and they pick up the food here. Right, so as I said, it's just one. Yep, there says food pickup. So that's where the food is picked up. So we're gonna be going in and looking for my guy now. And the minute you enter the building, like, the only thing you can smell is food. The only thing you smell is food. So I think this is where they check in to pick up the food, like the Uber drivers. These are like lockers because the establishment is 24 hours. And that's a kiosk where you can order food on if you just walk in, and want to do a takeout. You can do that as well. So let me just ask for my guy Jack and we'll get into the building itself. So I see my guy Jack, he's in the back. Think he's on a call. Yeah, so we'll just wait on him for a sec. But yep, this is the lobby area as stated. So the drivers come into this section. If it's night, they come into a locker, they get their food from the locker, or if it's a walk-in, they come here and they order directly. Alright, so what's up, Jack?
What's going on, man? Welcome.
Welcome. Alright, buddy.
Nice to see you, dude.
Nice to see you. Alright, so this is basically the setup here.
Processing center. So this is where kind of like the heart of the operations, where all the food comes in and out of.
Yep.
Drivers come in here. We got our smart lockers, so you can drop. You don't even have to be here to get your order picked up.
Yep.
QR codes. Driver scans his phone, walks away. Bing, bang, boom.
Perfect. Alright. So we're going to my establishment. So this is the setup. As I said, there's just a lot of kitchens. These are the robots that help take your food.
Yeah, these guys will drive to your kitchen.
Yep.
Collect the food and then bring it to one of our staff. Yeah. Yeah, we have, like you said, there's a lot of kitchens. I think we have like 25 people in here right now. So
25 restaurants.
yeah, a lot of people cooking, man. Dry storage for all your stuff. We got cold storage as well, freezer for any overflow. So any of these out here is going to be your stuff, okay?
Yep.
I gave you your key, right?
Yeah, I did. I did that.
Sweet. Okay, I got to take this down for you. So this is going to be the spot. Yeah, he's coming today. I'm sorry.
So this is the basic setup. As I explained to you, just the space. This is my space that I've rented.
Anyway,
Yeah, I can take that down shortly.
it's going to be fully patched and painted for you today. He said he's on his way. Be fresh. Full window so you can see outside, sunlight. This will be your spot where you're cooking that good food, man.
Perfect. So the process of onboarding, like, you're the guy on spot, right?
Yeah, I'm here every day, Monday to Friday.
So the thing about it is, if I gotta, like, I noticed there's a lot to do with the onboarding because as I was saying earlier, I'm from Jamaica. It's easy to...
It's Jamaican delay, right?
Nah, we're changing the name. It's actually simply Jamaican.
Okay, cool.
That's what we're calling it,
yeah.
But the thing about it is, as I said, is like there are a whole lot of permits and stuff like that's needed.
No. The only thing you would need is your Toronto retail license, your Toronto food retail license.
I'm actually, I'm in the process of doing that right now.
That's the only one.
But the retail license, isn't it like, I see they asking for police record check and...
They do a background check, yeah, but that's the only one that you need to submit. Like that one's the most important.
Okay, well, I'm actually waiting on that right now.
Then you're fine. Honestly, you can operate without it. You're fine because it clears, and like if you can prove that you actually sent in the application, you're good. I've never seen anybody have a problem with that.
Okay.
But that's literally the only thing. Like the building is like mechanically certified. All of our hoods are up to date. ANSOL system, like fire suppression, fire monitoring. We've covered 90% of the things that you have to do for a brick and mortar.
I want you to explain that to my people. Hold this. Like the whole concept of the ghost kitchen. What exactly do you guys provide overall?
So the benefit of this concept versus a brick and mortar is that we take care of the building. So when you have a brick and mortar, you have to get your grease trap contract, your garbage, your pest control, everything, right? Like any extra storage you need, you would have to pay for a storage locker or whatever. That is all on site and covered by us. If your hood goes down, you're cooking away at like 6 o'clock, we'll have somebody on site within an hour to fix it. And that cost is covered by us. You know, like it's a little bit of insurance that comes along with what you don't have to cover in a brick and mortar.
What I've been saying is the perfect setup for somebody just wanting to enter the industry.
It's a good first step, right?
Yeah, and especially in a situation where like people love convenience these days. People don't mind ordering. So even the setup with how is the walk-ins though?
Walk-ins, I mean, unless you're doing a lot of marketing, like we have a few people, Juicy Birds, a lot of people come here for them. They've been here 3 years. Their fried chicken's really good. So, you know, people show up, they know the name, right? And, you know, we have people that are doing tiffin services like Indian meal catering. They're showing up every day for that. So as long as people know you're here, like whether you're doing your TikToks, you're doing your marketing, you know, you're being like, come through, like I'm at 20 Lockport, we're doing a thing today, like come by, we'll give you $5 off, whatever, you know what I mean? If you get the people coming, the road doesn't have a sidewalk, it's not gonna advertise itself, right? It's not the same as a brick and mortar where people are like, oh, cool sign, like I'm gonna come in here and see what's going on, right? You have to run your website, your marketing, everything, right?
Well, you guys also do that, set up a website for us.
We have the website. We also have an Instagram page where we can post things for you that we do pay for as well. So there is a little bit, but a lot of the marketing, like that's on you. Like you know your business better than we could, right?
Yep, for sure. And the establishment, the building itself, it's 24 hours.
24/7, yeah.
So if you were able to put in the work, you can have a 24-hour establishment.
Absolutely, you could. Yeah, if somebody wants to order from you at 4 a.m., you can do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Jack. So, yep, this is Jack, and he's gonna be here with us for hopefully a long time. Well, we're gonna be here with you for hopefully a long time, right?
We'll try to make it happen, man.
Yeah.
We'll help you as much as we can.
So this is the building as it comes, the space. This is my own vent. We're gonna go, and we're just about to go to look at the stuff like the stove and stuff, because I gotta get a better, because they need the actual like stats behind what you need to bring in.
Yeah, like whatever it is, whether it's like a 4-burner, how many BT, whatever. Yeah, you just provide them the specs, and then we'll get it set up for you.
Yep. So this is the actual space, small enough, but it'll make things happen.
You'll be shocked what you can do out of a space like this.
Yeah,
We have people that have 18 brands that are running 24 hours.
18 brands
18, yeah.
out of one store.
Out of one store, this size, yeah.
Damn. So it's all about your initiative, your work ethic.
100%.
100%. All right. And this would be the storage area. As you can see, it's under surveillance. And if you go in, you see it's a whole fridge. Freezer, etc. And it's always under watch. So ain't nobody just gonna take your things.
It's yours right here, ready to welcome in.
And that's mine. All right, that's simply Jamaican right there.
Yeah. There you go, dude.
All right. Okay, so I have my key, I have my access code for the building, so I'm good to go. Right now, I'm basically just I need to go look on some kitchen equipment. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm not sure if compiling the videos, I'm going to get everything in one video depending upon length, but if not, then episode 2. But right now, I go to one place when I think Canadian Equipment. I've been there before. So I just go follow up because the onboarding took some money payment did take long to clear up on for them behalf when we were doing everything. So we're a little bit set back, but nothing to worry about. So I had a Canadian equipment right now. So I can get there. So I gonna need a stove, I need a deep fryer, I need a refrigerator, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens. Yeah. So I'm currently at Canada Food Equipment, and it was literally like 4 minutes away from the actual building from Lockport, right? So yeah, Canada Food Equipment. I don't know if you can see the sign right there. Yeah, it's like 4 minutes away because, as I said, it's like an industrial area, right? So me I go in. As I said, I've been here before. I had made a list of stuff that I had wanted, but because of the delay with some banking issues that we were having, we weren't able to proceed right away. So I'm not sure if the exact items are still here or whatever. So we're going in to check. If not, we're going to be getting a whole list of new stuff because we guess me I say, yeah, we have to go get equipment regardless. So forward. Hey buddy, how you doing? Is Jonathan here?
Yes, yes. That's actually, you gotta watch your money when you talk. Yes. Someone's here for you. Give me 100. 3,000? 2,500.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. All right, so I got everything sorted out with the restaurant, right?
Great.
So I'm ready to go forward, but I don't think I'm no good on credit.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it cash. That's all good. It happens. Like stuff happens. Like Canada is rough right now.
I tried to get it that way so it's easier.
It's easy. I totally. I appreciate it too.
Space.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. You know, you try. No cost to try. Right?
No cost to try.
All right.
Yeah.
What was your number again?
It was one.
Yeah, there it is.
The list of stuff that you gave me, right? What I wanted to know is the model, because I had to upload it for the architects to set up the kitchen, but they're saying there are no models for the things. I don't know.
There's one, two. The only one that I don't see has a model would be the Atosa single door glass cooler, which looks to me like it's used, but I can provide you with that model. That's the only one that's missing. If you'll see it right here, so you've got the CEL 1000T.
Yeah.
That's for the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
For the work table, there is a model associated, but you don't really need that. The size is right there.
Mm-hmm.
For the Vulcan, this is the model here, the SX36X6BN. That's a 6-burner stove.
Mm-hmm.
And then under that, you got the LG 500, which is the fryer we discussed, the larger of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have a single door glass cooler, which I can give you a model for that, but I do believe that unit is used. We looked at a used one.
Yeah, I think we did. We had looked at a used.
So I'll give you the model for that one too. And then.
One in the showroom has a couple of.
And then what's it called? Give it to your architect. And
Yeah, that's all I need now. Because once they have everything approved, then I can just come and get them.
Beautiful.
Right.
Are
So,
you picking this up, all this stuff?
do you guys deliver?
We can.
Yeah, I'm like 4 minutes away.
4 minutes away?
4 minutes
I'll
away.
charge you half what delivery costs.
Lockport.
If it's just 5 minutes away, I can charge you half price.
Sure. What's the delivery price?
200 is the normal price, but if you're just down the road, I'll do it for you.
No problem. All right. Tell you what,
I
buddy.
need something to pay the person out.
Yeah, no problem. Tell you what, just give me as I said, that's what they had asked me for, the models.
models,
So just give me the models for the
Would
stuff.
you like the specs for everything?
Sure.
I'll give you the spec sheet. You can just hand that off to them. That has everything on there.
Perfect.
Tell you everything about the company, everything. They should have no more questions after
Perfect.
that one.
All
Okay.
right. Just send that to my email, and that's for everything, right?
Correct. So I'm going to just add on your quote, you should give that to them as well, just so they have that in case they need reference. So I'll give you that one as well. It's just the single door cooler that we're missing here. So that would be, yeah, this one here, glass door refrigerator single. So put that one there.
Can just have it emailed to me.
Considering we are not going through financing, I will stipulate that it's used, so we have your warranty on there.
Okay.
The financiers don't like to see used on the quote, so we typically leave it off. But considering you're doing that, do you want me to speak to the financiers and see if there's any way to get this approved?
Because I had actually spoken to her, but she didn't get back to me. Because the honest truth is that I've always been like, I've always had impeccable credit. But like last year, Canada is tough right now, and you know if you're utilizing a certain amount over.
I do have a guy who's good at these types of situations at finagling.
What I wanted to do, because the balance is like what, $7,000 and change.
71.19. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I don't even mind paying $4,000 up front. You know what I mean?
Yoni, can you come here for a second, Brett? This is the finance wizard.
Yeah.
This is O'Dane. How are you, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
So O'Dane, I gave it to Shitao to get this approved, $71.99. There's a credit issue with it. But O'Dane does have enough for a serious deposit and down payment on it for about $4,000, let's say, to put towards it. Is this something that you could... We're not putting a deposit today anyway, right? I'll give it to you. If you can just ask Shitao what are the issues with it and see if it's something that you can manage.
I'm going to see her in 20 minutes. She's coming right now.
Yeah? So do you want to see if it's possible?
You already did an application with her?
Yeah, with Silver Chef.
Okay.
So it just, but like, it's not approved for, I imagine, credit reasons, but if he's willing to give you $4,000 up front,
that's more than
the
half
amount
of
is like,
okay, let me figure it out. I'll
see if it's possible.
Yeah, I'll
right?
let you know.
That way he has some breathing room, he can buy some extra
problem.
products, you know, have
Appreciate
some,
Give me like...
sleep
till
better
the
at
end of the
night.
No
you know?
problem, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell Legend.
If you can. Like, if not, he's willing to pay for it anyway, but
Yeah,
it'd be easier for him if it's
I'm seeing
possible.
Chantal in 5 minutes, and I'll talk to her about it.
Okay.
What's the name of the company?
What's it called? Jamaican?
No, we're using Simply Jamaican.
Simply Jamaican.
Simply Jamaican.
Okay, I'll speak to her. I'll let you know.
Yep.
So I'll keep the model. I'll remove the use for now, just until he figures it out. If anyone can do it, it's this guy.
All right, I
I've
trust
seen
you,
him
buddy.
work miracles.
I trust you, buddy.
And then what I'll do is I'll still give you the specs so you can give it to the architect
Need
so we
those.
can continue that
Yeah,
process.
I need
if he
those.
can't do it, then just pay for it and we're fine.
Yeah, hopefully I can get these stuff out of here by next week. So I just need them to approve. So this is the only thing they needed, right?
Just, if you do want to ship, we'll add the delivery charge.
Yeah.
You can put that on the same.
Yanni?
Yeah?
I went to my dishwasher online. They pay with e-transfer online? So it has to go through.
Okay. So for him,
All
the
right.
rest is for you.
All right, perfect.
Okay. If you take a look, oh, actually, wait. Let me just highlight one thing, so he knows which one you got, because they have all of them on here. Yours is the
Oh, sorry, John.
22075. So this guy got it. So this one is useless. And that. And we do need this. There we go.
What's that one for?
The table.
The table.
Again, I don't think he'll need it just because it does say the size on the quote.
Mm-hmm.
But in case, you never know. He
Yeah.
wants to see a picture of it or something.
Perfect.
You got it for you right there.
Perfect.
That's for you, my friend.
Okay, perfect. And you send the email to me?
Yes, I do.
So I just forward it to him and it has everything? All right, perfect. All right, buddy. Thank you.
You have my phone number, right?
Give me back the card.
Yep.
Yeah, let me grab one more of these.
Call me if you need anything else or you have any questions.
Yeah, hopefully, as I said, I'm back here next week. So I'll call you later to hear what your guy says.
I'm thinking if you're willing to give a large deposit to them, they can process it.
Yeah, I can do
Because
it.
it's a small amount anyway.
It's a small amount. I can do say $4,000, 4 or 5.
If you're willing to do that, then I think you can get it.
All right, no problem, buddy. So I'll be in touch later, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, I said, while how you deal with people. This is what I said, brother, you're a cool youth from afar. You're the first time in cool. So I said, no. As I say, my boy, my credit has always been very important to me. You know what I mean? But one thing about credit, if you utilize too much of it, anything over 33% is considered excessive, right? Anything over 33% is considered excessive. And I'm well over that right now. To balance life and all the above right now, and now make nothing stress me. So if I gotta do this thing cash, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, what's important is getting these stuff, getting the business off the ground, and getting the credit back to where it need for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the greatest thing. So hopefully they can work out something for me with this. Cause yeah, like 7 and change, if I can get them $4,000, then I think that's the finance girl right there too. I think so, huh? I'm even sure. Yeah, man, so this is EP1 and many more to come. As you heard Jack say, like, it's all about marketing, it's all about promoting yourself. Like, remember, we have to put yourself out there. This is not like a walk-in establishment. So I'm going to be actively promoting the business. I'm going to be on here all the time. You can keep up, you can look out for it. It's going to be basically live drama. If you know what they say, if you can't take the heat and out of the kitchen, you know your badness come down. Cause you don't know me, I want me lick head all the time, you know, plus my little cousin up here. And this is a whole lot about to happen. So just support the thing, subscribe, share, you know what I mean? Treat it as your own personal entertainment. I really don't care. Just, you know what I mean? Just interact. And I just love and appreciation supporting whatever format you can as we go along. You see me? So I go home and put this together right now and get it out the toner. And as me say, everything, we're not gonna be a part of everything. The phone calls, the frustration, the everything. Yeah.